Hello, welcome to the video. Now I'm going to try to make the view. Now all the code before, there's a problem with it. So I've commented it all out. The problem was it's using the global namespace. As you can see, all of these are new using the global namespace, and you've got all of these functions. And what it is, I'm going to I added reacting. Now one thing I want to say before I start is, the last code I ran it and got it to start work, but before I done that, in run game, I removed this line, and also in get human move, I removed a similar line that will cause it to not do it. Okay. Now what I've done with the code, I've converted it to a class. I've also taken the board out of the parameter. For example, a val for win doesn't take the board as a parameter. Okay. And as you can see, find 4 in a row doesn't take the board as a parameter. I've done it. I put it as a parameter before just because it looks a bit better and more understandable. That's why I did it. But now I'm using a class. I'm using a class now, and everything's in the class. So it works exactly the same, apart from it's not using the board as a parameter, and the code is pretty much the same, apart from most of them have got this line, which is a deconstructor function, which without this function, without this, I don't think I would have been able to convert it easily. But anyway, the next stage of this thing is, so what it is, this class is here. So the whole thing that we've done before is all stored in here. And now it's only consuming one name in the global namespace. So that means it can play well with other libraries. So now we need to draw some graphics and get the board going out. I must confess, I'm not very good with graphics. So what I've had to do is I'm gonna bring some ideas for people. So I've been looking at a few of them. I looked at this one. I just had a look at the code that he's using, and he's using a 2-dimensional array here. Okay, and then he seems to be using, obviously when you use a 2-dimensional array, it should be easier to get columns, so he can use a regex here to get the move. So I'm going to give it a game, see how good it is. Now I'm going to do something now. Can you see here now? If the AI goes here or here, it's going to lose. It can't go here or here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to move anywhere but them 2 squares. And then as soon as it moves there, I'm going to win. See, there you go. He's done it straight away. So what it is, it could have went here, it could have went here, or it could have went anywhere, and it chose to go somewhere where I win. So that means the evaluation function is not actually. So what it should have done is, before it made that move there, it should have made the move, and then it should have looked at all of my moves, and then it would see that I could win. So therefore it should have says that move isn't good, so it would have moved somewhere else. So what this did is it moved, and the very next move I win. So there must be an error somewhere, because in here it claims that it's an AI before taking the AI. So it says here that it does what it does, but however, it's just obviously it's all used to now. It made me win it quite easily, so it's not even on a one ply level. It's not playing to a one ply level. Now this board it's good. It's much better. It's good, but my board I want it to be able to expand. So, and because the next thing is it's done in Angular, so I'm not going to bother to look at this. I don't like to look at this anyway. And the AI sucks as well, so I'm not going to use it. Okay. So then I looked at this one, and you know what? This one is perfect. When you look at it, it's absolutely perfect. The only bad thing about it is the one colors, and that I'm sure that can be fixed easily. But I'd have to give this one. I'll give it 10 out of 10. No. So you got some ideas. So what it is, he uses allies, but it's got CoffeeScript. He's done it in CoffeeScript, but what is it? I don't know CoffeeScript, so, and he's using Sass. So I haven't got a clue what Sass is. But you can compile it back to that. It looks good. And you know what? Look what it even does. When you make it small, it adjusts. So this one's good. But it's too complicated. Well, it isn't that complicated. Let me just see something. Well, it's good. You can't beat this one. I'll say this is the best one. However, I was looking at it, I was trying to work out how to do this. I suppose what I'm doing. It's the easiest way to find it, isn't it? Okay, so that's good. But I must remember that I want my board to be expandable, so I don't know how this works, but you must bear in mind I want something a bit simpler than this. So this one's brilliant, but I'm not going to use it. But however, if someone said to me, I need you to make a Connect4 game that's unbeatable and it's got to look good as well, I would use this one because it's absolutely brilliant, as you can see. But I'm not going to use it because it's a bit too complicated. Alright, there's some others there. This one's okay, but I'm not going to use it because he's using a double. What is it? Nothing's wrong with this one. He's using a double array, but it doesn't really matter because he hasn't done an AI. He doesn't claim to be an AI, so it doesn't really matter. Now this one's good. The only thing is it drops on here. That doesn't even make sense. See how far it's dropping. And you see how the player, it moves offline. So that means you could have hard-coded player in, player turn, and then just change the red. Well, I don't know what it's. I don't know what's going on here, but we could have put it at a table. We could have done something to stop that doing that. So I'm not picking this one. It's okay though. I like these, the red and I like that. So I might come back to it and, in fact, I'm not going to do that. But that's good. So what I'm going to choose is this one. And it doesn't even work, to be honest, look. But the good thing about it is when you move it like that, it's fixed. And another thing is, it's a simple design. Like if I look at the CSS, if I look at the HTML, can you see everything's understandable there? What it is? So all it's doing is, it's just creating an element called a div, added all them properties to it, and then just filling the board with them. Okay, so to me, this one is absolutely brilliant. For what it's not the best one. The other one's the best one, but this one, it looks good. Nice colors. Plus, it's simple. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy it, but I need to know, I just need to do something. I need to copy one element. So I can right click on that and do copy. I think it's copy element. And what I'm going to do is, that starts it. I'm going to stop it. And then I'm going to paste that thing what I've done in here. I think it should go between the container. Is it? Yeah, I think it will be here. So hopefully when I paste that in, yeah, that's so it's plain to see how this works. So it's plain to see how it works. So what? Let me just do that. Yeah, it's fine. It maintains one thing. So what it is, I can have this set. So I can just make with this one. All I have to do is make the circle smaller. Then they'll take up. Then they'll. What's it now? Well, the next thing I can do with this one is, it's got the height to 700. If I set that to auto, then the height will be automatic. So if I said I want a 15 by 20 board, all I have to do is make the display the right size, and that will fit the width, and then the height will be automatic. So I wouldn't have to. So this is ideal. So what I'm going to do is, I don't need the JavaScript because I've just copied these in manually. So what I'm going to do is, I need to take this. I'm just going to copy all of it like that, and then I'm going to give them a. Should I give them a heart? I'm going to put that like it, and this one taking it. So I'll give it a heart, and that's it. And I'll put a link to it in my one to say this way I got the idea from. Let me see. So that's my one. So I'm gonna put that. And how do I give them credit? Is that it? I got this. Oh, where did I get it from again? So if I didn't do that, because I'm not good at because I don't know anything about HTML, I would have been there for a long time. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. Now the first thing you notice about this is they've got a lot of it inline. I don't know why, but anyway, what's that? Is that a div? Yeah, so I'm going to do it. I'm just going to get ruthless. I'm going to get all that. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy all of that. I can't really put it on a div, can I? I need to give it a class. In fact, I'm going to put it on a div for the time being, and I can change it afterwards. So I'll do div. I'll just paste that in. I'm not even sure if this is right. I'm thinking, do you put a comma or do you put a... Yeah, I can't put it on a div. Thinking. Okay, I'm working this out. Right there, container. Okay, the container's okay. I can do div. Can I do container.div? Container. I think I can do that. Container div. Oh, that worked. Great. Okay. Container. So what I want to do is I want to get all of this out of here. And then I'm going to take this star tag out. Right, so I've done that. This wording can all come out. What's this logistics? Class logic star float left. But I'm going to leave the logistics here. I want to take this out. You know, I'm just going to take all of this out. I don't know what this is. In fact, I'm going to leave it in. I'm going to leave that in. Class ID red disk, ID yellow disk. Okay. So I just need to clean this up a bit. The next video, I'm going to clean this up a bit. And then I'm gonna insert it into React. So until next time, bye.